very big and heavy in the slump.
Hi, buddy. All right. Sorry, not figuring where to go.
You have to fix it. You can't pay the insurance that should go through this day.
No. see you.
Right, hey. Very good, fella.
See you, boy there. Years ago, there's no money to get in. There's not a money a fellow the boy says, I'll tell you what. He says, I'll give you $5 if you get a frog. He says, get me the frog. Your boy got him the frog, and he killed the frog and he got there and he swallowed it. We all watched it. Well, he got the frog and he got the
our own posh game and all up.
Back, please. Move back. Move back, please. Griffin, with us. Move back, please.
Move into the side, tight end. Come on.
take the young ones this way.
Oh, they're great.
And there's someone good now, John's not.
Oh, John, I haven't been to Stephen, but I believe it's
It's coming unbelievable.
What's your daughter?
I should just quit the thing, wasn't it? I hear that the fiddle night house is starting to scrape on the mill fiddle on. I'm sorry you didn't start with the start for you. Donna.
I know you have a daughter very good on flute, I know.
The fiddle say that's the winter.
It's hard to beat.
That's Monica comes from Free State.
Who?
Monica.
Monica's better. Monica's getting the pickle up it.
Nobody
I never heard of it. He sang good song of his was what do you call the Bumpy Bay. Good song of his. On the lark in Claremore, you used to sing that one. And then you could play it better, John.
He was great.
Oh, I wish you. The funny thing, I met him one day at the race. I met him one day and dropped this by a year on the chin. So I see me in car and see him from the outside there. The two got chatting and talking. And on the way that evening, I was getting him a lift home. On one way to get something date and I was sitting and chatting and talking at the table. He says, you know, he says, my wife's father comes from the north. From the north. So what part? Well, no, he says exactly. He says he worked in the railway. He says, I don't you tell me any more. He says, I was your father, Dewey Farmer, or Dewey Dew. And he looked at me and he just spoke for 2 minutes. See, how did you know that? No, I haven't heard that. See, that's who he was. He was quite a Dewey's daughter there, like King the Car. Lives out of Baddystown.
Why do you think this?
Gavin was home there, Billy was home there last weekend. Billy Dew.
Gortin black.
Hey,
It's like Daddy's fiddle.
yeah, pleasure.
Glad to
Hey,
see
young
you.
girl.
Yes.
How you doing?
That's a lot. How you doing, Tom?
How's Marie doing? No, Lemon.
Joe. There you go.
See the Did you see I was playing well?
You're playing very well.
Yeah, miracle worker. I never knew it.
gentlemen, I pray to them. Till I located resident of the London charmer fair, the calling over yellow logs near stole my heart away, on the place of habitation was down in Logiebay. It was a very next evening, this little place I found. I met her aging father, who did me so confound, saying, if you trend my daughter, I send her far away, and she never will return again while you're in Logiebay. It was on very next morning I went to St. John Town, engaged for her Poxy John, a vessel of our van. He robbed me of my heart's delight and sent her far away, and she never will return again when you're in Logiebay. And now I'm go a-roving, I can no longer stay. I've searched this wild world over in every country. I searched in vain through France and Spain, likewise America, till I will find my heart's delight, the flower of Logiebay, is to conclude and finish this truth that to you I tell. Between Carmen and down the Carmen, where my true love does dwell, the finest girl e'er been around, so everyone did say. May the heavens above shine down its love on the flower of Logiebay.
Good one, you guys.
All these glad hills, farewell of my shamrock plain. You're a fertile banks, all the sweet Loch Ness. You're a lovely winding vale, though it's far from my home in the green Tyrone, and though fervent first I pray, I'd adorn you Calacalpia, where I spent my youthful days. Shall I ever see this It's a village when in childhood days I roam, or to hear again the fairy tales on the rock behind the mill. For each older bow my tear does flow, I do think and call the to mine in my cottage near Loughney so dear, and the friends I have left behind. Shall I ever stray by the washing bay, where the wavering trout or to set my line on the evening fine by the shores of green mountain. May this autumn again that does swing my sail neath the deep declining moon, nor the tempest toss till the shores of dust on the raging of many friends have I in America without you's desire. With her pockets I fill with the dollar bills, and her dressed of grand attire, but I'd give it all for one country ball all around the old hearthstone in my cottage near Loughney so dear. That's my good old Irish home. And this now but alas, although 10